In a couple of minutes, 26 men and women will be walking through this arch onto the stage in Wujiang. We're looking to cut those 26 down to just 8, and as always, it's a savage process. So let's see who's made it through. Two tricky routes awaited the athletes, with endurance being the key theme. Japan's Yoshiyuki Ogata has qualified for the finals in 8th with a score of 34+. The first of 5 Japanese athletes into the final. He got his fingertips on a high crimp, but fell on the next big bump-up move towards the head wall. In 7th was his teammate Shion Omata. He got the same 34+ score as Yoshiyuki, but due to countback, a better score in qualifying, he got the higher place. Next was Nicolas Collin in 6th, who found a unique resting position almost upside down above the crowd and took full advantage of that shakeout. His score of 37+ meant he was a few moves higher, and it will be the Belgium's first final of the year as he fights for a podium place. Battling on crimps and getting just above the head wall was Japan's Ao Yurikuza. His 38+, a good score for a 5th place finals position. Swiss climber Sascha Lehmann displayed fancy footwork, but got to the same hold as Ao. Countback again playing a part, and it means Sascha is through in 4th, a good performance from the athlete. Korea's Wujiang Song was the first to make progress into Wujiang's short but intense head wall. He latched onto the first crimps in a hard sequence, but fell going to a blocked crimp for the score of 42+. On to the top 2 and 2 tops. Japanese athletes Sarato and Raku tied with Taisai Homa in semi-finals and qualies to set up an interesting situation in the finals, where if there is another draw, it goes down to time. Sarato simply flowed up the wall, making light work of the moves down low and casually topping the route in some style. Taisai Homa was also in great form, statically moving between tricky sequences in an impressive show of strength. He did give us a bit of a scare at the top though, taking an extra swing to clip the chains. The women's route was a little more bouldery in style. As usual, the athletes getting 6 minutes to read the route before they climbed. France's Manon Healy was one of 4 athletes to get the score of 28+. The tricky move was a big leap to a volcano-like hold just over the lip of the head wall, which required lots of body tension to stop the swing. Manon couldn't hold it and took the ride down for 8th. In 7th, due to countback, was China's Yutang Zhang. She worked her way through big volumes down low before getting to that jump and taking a fall. It was great to see Miho Nanaka back on a rope and through in 6th. She started to burn out as she entered the light blue hold section, and again, that jump got her on 28+. Japan's Futaba Ito showed great flexibility down low, but eventually she too succumbed to the jump, breathing hard before the dyno. Another 28+ and a 5th place finish. Austria's Jessica Pilz has her eye on trying to take the overall victory for 2023 lead season. She showed strong technical climbing throughout and made it past the jump and into the head wall. A final match on a sloper was her last move, and she fell just before the top to qualify for the finals in 4th. Korea's Jang Kim is into yet another finals, and eventually she got to the same hold as Jessica. She displayed all of her usual precise style, making clean moves and clips along the way. She flew through the jump and had to focus on the head wall above. She went to the sloper with a different hand and fell eventually for 3rd. Our last two finishes are both from Team Japan, and again we saw two final tops. Natsuki Tani in second due to countback. She was looking fresh as she entered the head wall, getting in a clip with eyes focused upwards. It was a great run for her as she put everything together during an impressive climb. Finally, Aimori. She's the athlete to beat in China and will want to finish this season on a high. She made everything look simple, working out her own unique little sequences on her way to the top. With the lead semi-finals done, we move on to the speed finals. 16 men and women have made it to this stage, and I've been reliably informed that the wall behind me is in good shape in terms of friction, so expect some fast times. Let's see who wins. After Alexandra Miroslav had a slip and a fall in the quarterfinals. A disappointment for her, but it won't hurt too much after the gold and Olympic ticket in Rome last week. Women's small finals, with China's Dai Nu versus Poland's Alexandra Kaluchka for a race for bronze. Here we go, women's small final. Dai Nu on the left, Alexandra Kaluchka on the right. Alexandra with a big fall in the last round will want some redemption from that. So with the bronze on the line, both are away clean. Alexandra Kaluchka stumbles again. Dai Nu just needs to keep it together now. But look, Alexandra come back at her.
Yes.
Oh, but Alexandra will take that fourth place that we discussed how heartbreaking that is.
Yeah. I mean, she pushed it through, so she did what she had to do just to be sure. I mean, if New D would have slipped, she would have had a chance because she didn't give up and she just pushed. So she did everything right.
Yeah, Alexandra really came back, and I know Dai Nu could slow down a little bit as you would do, but still, like she had to keep going there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just ramping the tension, isn't it? Natalia Kaluchka looks.
They are just standing and waiting.
Oh, okay. Well, the lights have gone away. It's time to go. Will China get their first gold of this World Cup? I mean, whatever, they're guaranteed a podium finish, but they would love it to be gold, wouldn't they? Almost identical PBs as well. You couldn't write this one. It's good from both. Li Zhongdeng ahead though. Natalia Kaluchka is going to have to find something. We know she has the ability, but Li Zhongdeng is pulling away at the top. Oh! Natalia did come back at her.
She did come back. It seemed like she was ahead in the upper middle part, let's say like that. But then in the end, it's the right clock which turns green.
So Li Zhongdeng takes gold in front of her home crowd. Let's watch this again. And yeah, look at that celebration.
She was happy about it.
Li Zhongdeng stands up on the top spot. It's a gold medal for her. And what a statement for Chinese speed climbing as she takes that gold medal. All right, well, the small final for the men in Chongqing, Ryu Omasa. This is going to be great.
This is going to be insane.
All right, it's a clean start, thank goodness. Ryo Omasa is fast at the moment. Unchun Shin is there, but it is going to be Omasa.
That was the fast and clean race we wished for, and we have a third place for Rio again this year. Nice to see him back on the podium.
It's good, isn't it? And it was, yeah, almost perfect from him. Well, China are guaranteed another gold here, because it is Peng Wu versus Yingguai Huang for the final race for the men and the last race of this evening. Good start from Huang, good start from Peng Wu as well. It's really close here. Peng Wu maybe slightly ahead and does stop the clock, almost under 5 seconds as well.
Almost. 5.05 to take the win in a close final race.
Yeah, it really was. I couldn't call it throughout most of that. Look,
Yeah.
my eyes are darting back and forth. It was one in the air.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, well, that was as close as things get here this evening. Congratulations to Peng Wu. What a year he's had as well, and a big smile across his face as he stands up on that top spot. The last Speed World Cup of the year, and that means we crown our overall champion. For the women, Li Zhongdeng was third, Alexander Miroslav second, and Natalia Kaluchka first. For the men, Samuel Watson was third, Peng Wu second, and Aspar stood in for a missing Vedrik Leonardo in first. So with lead semi-finals and speed finals finished, we head into the lead finals tomorrow to find out who will be crowned the winner of the last World Cup of the year.